What is going on, everybody? It's Complexity, and I am back with some more REN. This is REN Vincent's Tale, the bedroom. This is the final REN Vincent's Tale reaction on this channel, just simply because we're completely caught up, you guys. And if you haven't seen my other REN Vincent Tale reaction, link to the videos in the description down below. Let's get to it, guys. All right, Vincent's locked up from the last one that we watched. From Self-Portrait, Vincent went out and shink-a-danked somebody. Gave him a little love tap with a broken bottle. Hey, you know, prison might not be all that bad if you can have a guitar and a microphone in it. I'm just saying. Oh. Talented as all hell. That man can do the dirtiest of shit with a guitar. God damn. Oh. I interrupted that. We're going back. Fuck all of that. We're going back. We're going back. Nope. Here we go. Let's just enjoy this riff real quick between you and I, okay? Everybody who's watching, you and me, get ready, enjoy. God damn. Holy Jesus Christ. That was like, Jesus freaking Christ. That was like a fucking minute. That was like almost a minute and a half of just straight guitar ripping. Fucking Christ. Yeah, look at the soul coming out of that. Oh my God, that was dirty. Oh, God. That's how you start a fucking song. God damn. Oh.
Anger. Have you ever felt anger with nowhere to place it? Vincent felt cold, neglected and jaded, impotent, empathy castrated. Look for the new thing, always look for the new thing, but never look inside, never look within, without, above, below, same thing. Wait, it gets deeper than that. The insane thing is,
yeah, never look within. Never look within for happiness, brother.
Insane man living an insane.
And I mean, it definitely can be more than just that. But to go along with my understanding and like what I've been saying this entire time, you got to find happiness within.
For the new thing, but never look inside, never look within, without, above, below, same thing. Wait, it gets deeper than that. The insane thing is sane man living in insane terrain, contort insane brains that are kind of deranged, strange, without the fact.
True. A sane man living in an insane world can turn insane himself.
Man living in insane terrain can turn.
A sane man living in insane terrain can turn insane.
Insane brains.
Can turn insane brains that are kind of deranged. Yeah, exactly. A sane man living in insane terrain can turn insane brain
Thing is sane men living in insane terrain, contort insane brains that are kind of deranged.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I've been saying this entire time. Like having a crazy monotony or like monotonous life can definitely drive people insane. Like people want a reason for existence. It's what gives, like, you want purpose in life. It's what gives you happiness of life, you know? And you don't have to have purpose like curing fucking cancer or something. Your purpose could simply be to enjoy life, to enjoy the things around you, to be happy, to work, to accomplish something. If you're not happy at your job, find a job that makes you happy. And if you don't have the credentials to have that job, find a way to get those credentials. I know it's not easy for every single person, but at the end of the day, ask yourself, if everything was gone from you right now, what would it be that keeps you happy, you know? And if nothing that you have right now is like, if nothing that you have right now gives you joy, then it's time to find it within yourself. Ask yourself what it is that you want from life. And what it is that you're going to be like, what do you have to do to obtain it? Now, don't make those goals be the only thing that makes you happy. You should be happy as you're obtaining them, not because you have them.
Same thing is sane men living in insane terrain, contort insane brains that are kind of deranged, strange, without the factor of cause and effect. Factually, the man's a casualty of constant neglect. Let's start.
True.
Same thing is
Let's listen to that one more time.
sane men living in insane terrain, contort insane brains that are kind of deranged, strange, without the factor of cause and effect. Factually, the man.
Without the factor of cause and effect, factually.
Contort insane brains that are kind of deranged, strange, without the factor of cause and effect. Factually, the man's a casualty of constant neglect. Let's start.
Without the factor of cause and effect, factually, it requires a casualty. Which is
insane
true.
men living in insane terrain, contort insane brains that are kind of deranged, strange, without the factor of cause and effect. Factually, the man's a casualty of constant neglect. Let's start.
And it's true. Cause and effect factually requires a casualty of constant neglect. In other words, cause and effect requires something to happen. So if someone is constantly getting neglected, then they are a casualty of that constant neglect. And what they, that they like, people who are let's just say that somebody like ends up taking their own life or something. They are a casualty of cause and effect of, and the cause plus the cause is constant neglect. The effect is the taking of their own life. That's what he's saying. And so in Vincent's world, like he is a casualty of cause and effect. The cause is the constant monotony of a 9-to-5, no happiness, no joy, being what seems to be a drunk. The effect is getting into a brawl, a drunken fight, and stabbing somebody and then going to prison.
Start at the start. Vincent was born in the dark, home birth to a mother, painting scars on her arm. Track march from the dragon, China white in the palm, shooting up the birth canal.
I have not heard that one before. Hold on.
Painting scars on her arm. Track march from the dragon, China white in the palm.
Oh. Track marks on her arm from the dragon, China white in her arm?
Track marks from the dragon, China white in the palm.
Track marks from dragon, China white on the palm?
Scars on her arm. Track marks from the dragon, China white in the palm.
I've never heard someone refer to like cocaine that way. That is fucking, ugh. That is actually insane. Track marks from dragon, China white on the palm. Ugh. But the other one was great too. Painting marks on her arm, self-harm.
Shooting up the birth canal. Vinny fell out like yarn, tumbled out himself.
She was shooting up the birth canal? Bro, god damn, what type of a fucking like addict demon you gotta be?
Unraveling, and that was the theme. Exceptionally average grade, sprayed with low self-esteem. From the fire to the frying pan, painting it green. When it's the cash that rules everything around me. Cream, get the money.
Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, yo. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill. Oh my god. Shout out to the woo, baby.
Painting it green. When it's the cash that rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Funny Vin. He weren't ever good at hustling. Shitty jobs that he was dead and stocking. Started a combustion, nothing. Pulled him out of debt. The debt collector's rushing to be stripping him of everything. Eventually, there's nothing. The cycle.
And oh, good. Okay, hold on.
It's a cycle for a psychopath on ice. The day
The cycle is a cycle for a psychopath on ice. In other words, it's a crazy man just spinning around. And that's exactly what I was just about to say. Going from dead end job to dead end job to dead end job, or it might not even be a dead end job per se. It might have a job where you can, you know, maybe there's room for improvement, maybe there's room for getting a promotion or something, but it's still not like adequate to what you want to do with your life. It doesn't bring you any joy, and it's just a constant cycle, man. And that's what I've been saying. The way to break the cycle is to find peace and happiness within.
it repeats, the days, the weeks, the most your life. When the day's done, it's the same one. It's a repeat, it's a rerun. A deja vu religion, a foreboding.
A deja vu religion. Ugh. Ugh.
Of a prison, whole Britain, Great Britain, how Britannia ruled the wave. We started out with intentions and we ended up like slaves. Drink to kill the tension, but the drinks cost your wage. What helps you is what kills you when you're living too deep.
Yeah, what helps you is what kills you. That is true.
And so it goes. Vinny starts to drink to let go. Soon he's drinking, cause when he don't drink, every day is a day on death row. So he drinks so we don't have to think.
And that is true. A lot of the time people think that the vice is like helping them, you know? Because like he said, if he doesn't drink, then he feels like he's on death row. And sometimes once you have a vice, it really is the only way you can get through the day, because you don't know how to operate within the day, or you don't know how to operate throughout the day without it. Jesus Christ.
Taste bittersweet when the spirit that's inside of him sinks in his teeth. And the months turn over, May to October. More days pissed than the days he spent sober. Skin looks older, demeanor gets colder. Sledgehammer swing to that chip on your shoulder. A cold prison deep in alcoholism. 40% proof, no juice. Inhibition get loose by decision and taboos. When we're living for the booze, who's who he lose himself to? One too many, 1, 2, 3 shots down. Drown those sorrows up in London town. If we in for a penny, we in for a pound. Fate comes full circle. Now it's Vinny boys round.
Fate comes full circle. Now it's Vinny boys round. That's a bar. That like, if you don't, like, you got to think about that. Fate comes full circle. Now it's Vinny boys round. Also, it's his round. It's his turn, but it's his turned around. Oh man. Ooh. Richard's Tale.
Sirens start singing as the screws murder silence. Stand on my Miranda, my right to remain violent. One man's resistance is another man's tyrant. When tyrants make
That is true. One man's resistance is another man's tyrant. History is written by the victors, and you know, it is, yeah, you could spend all day talking about that.
the laws, they go to war with non-compliance. Locked up, Vinny been locked up since his mother knocked up. Kitty grew up fast, pulled his socks up, chop chop. Keep that credit top. Time is money, tick tock. Quantify the price upon your soul and then it's chop shop. Not particularly special, Vinny spent his life a vessel for the musings of the devil. Repetition caused some issues, turned a hide into a jackal, building pressure in the
Repetition caused some issues, turned a high into a jackal. Ooh. In other words, the constant everyday struggle made him go from, you know, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
The kettle bubble up to boiling level. Ooh, man, he's a mad lad, fallen on the warpath. Vinny split the atom like a Nagasaki bloodbath. Skies are raining black ash, copper car lights flash. Red and blue kaleidoscope, some folks don't like that. Never mind, just a victim of society. The one that serves you alcohol and sells you your sobriety. The one that sells you sex as it pedestals virginity. The one where we elect these lying pests with God ability. One to the
True. In other words, they sell you what ails you and then sells you the pill to help you.
The 2 to the 3 to the 1, our boy spun his own web-fed tarantulas come like 9 to the 9 to the 9 through his crimes, timelines intersect. Rich's fate was designed.
Boom. I like that beat.
Picture set the scene, it's 2019. Richard and a boy named Screech. The hands of fate, they touch and reach. Siblings buried, blood it bleeds. Etched in Richard's memories. Thoughts a model, troubled sleep. Takes the time of absently. Hitting the bottle to soften the blow in the walls of your...
Oh, but
name's Screech. The hands of fate, they touch and reach. Siblings buried, blood it bleeds. Etched in Richard's memories. Thoughts a model, troubled sleep. Takes the time of absently. Hitting the bottle to soften the blow in the walls of yourself. And there's nowhere to go. When his friends on the force, they don't call, they don't show. Go to therapy, raggedy, seem to plateau when it's popo when...
Drinking, so he's drinking bottle after bottle. Friends aren't coming by. Hands him going to therapy, but that seems to only help so much, and then it plateaus. In other words, he's not getting any better. Nothing he's doing seems to help, and there's nobody around him.
Loco and woe so low that his mojo no mono rebound no yo-yo, and so the time it moves slow.
No rebound, no yo-yo. That's a bar.
The case was never closed cause the motive was confusing. Orphan killed his sister, but his sister was removed when the mother died in childbirth. But dying womb life brings the cycle of samsara. Always was quite amusing. Brother killed his sister, but the records seem to show the brother never met his sister, didn't even know. So the tragedy was a catastrophe, a fate fucked up. Rich just losing sleep while his whole family's talked up.
Man, the way he just like seamlessly blends into a different
The 5
sound.
stages of grief is a common psychological model, often used to provide reassurance to all those stricken by loss. For loss comes with a cost like frostbite, shockingly cold, paving the road to decomposure, decomposing your soul. 1. Denial, pretending for a while, reality retired, but everything is changing. Richie lost the will to smile, how to reconcile when murdering a child. The 2nd stage is anger, feel it bubbling the bile. Anger, damn the man that served the hand that wrote the plan. If God is will that's good and grand, then damn we are. We all are damn forsaken by creation rather.
I want to hear that. Hold on.
The 2nd stage is anger, feel it bubbling the bile. Anger, damn the man that served the hand that wrote the plan. If God is will that's good.
Anger, damn the man that served the plan. That if God is will, then.
Feel it bubbling the bile. Anger, damn the man that served the hand that wrote.
Anger, damn the man that served the hand that wrote the plan. If God is will, then. Then good and grand.
Damn we are, we all are damn forsaken.
Then damned we are, we all are damned. That's a fucking bar. In other words, if God's the one who wrote the plan for the sister to be killed by the brother, then I guess we're all damned. Because damn that hand. And damn the hand that wrote the plan. You know, so if God is the one writing the hand, then, you know, for everything that he writes about every person, we're all damned. If his hand is damned, we're damned.
The 2nd stage is anger, feel it bubbling the bile. Anger, damn the man that served the hand that wrote the plan. If God is will that's good and grand, then damn we are. We all are damn forsaken by creation. Revelations, Richard cannot stand. The 3rd stage is bargaining, begging God for second chance. Lord, I know it is a reach, but I'm begging on my knees. Resurrect the boy James, resurrect the boy Screech. I'll devote my life to thee, I will live a life of peace. Stage 4 is depression, that's a...
Yeah, and a lot of people do that, especially like a lot. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people stay on that level, that stage, 3rd stage, which is pleading and everything with God. I think a lot of people stay on that one for a good while.
The lesson taught in grief, depression, demonic like possession. The feeds upon this spark for life, no water is refreshing. No sunlight brings him warmth, no sleep will ever bring resting. His guilt and doubt are oh so loud, the silence sounds so deafening. Depression, the numbing of expression, the negative obsession, ruminating in oppression, stressing.
He just described depression. Fucking, but it is true. No taste from, no, you know, joy, no taste from water, no warmth from sun, no rest from sleep. Like it's a silent killer.
Is a lesson when your mind begins.
And it's crazy to say it's a silent killer because that's like a double entendre in and of itself. It's a silent killer because you can't hear it. And it's also a silent killer because people who are depressed eventually become more recluse and they become more silent and they die quietly. It's a silent killer, bro. I'm a fucking rapper.
Reflecting, that's stage number 5. 5 is acceptance.
Accepting that it happened.
Souls get shaken up.
Oh my
the
gosh.
Road's never quite ideal, but slow rise, dust it off. And let me tell you something, Richie, man, I'm proud, cause you pulled a stitch from the seam, the wound was open weeping. Felt like a regression, but that flesh was sat for healing. You wrestled imperfections, misdirections, what with demons. Most demons are a fallen angel, truth has double meanings. Perspective disconnects the trauma, trauma turns to lessons. The biggest curse you'll ever face could be your greatest blessing. Remember in the dark.
That is true. The biggest curse you'll ever face could end up being a blessing. That is true. Don't let what is weighing you down keep you down.
It's times, no need for second guessing. No path is ever linear. A stumble leads to stepping. You're a soldier, a scholar of life's sorrow, and day follows day. There will always be tomorrow when it gets colder. Whatever, it's only weather. Rain feeds the crops, let them grow. Think clever. I'm so fucking proud.
That's a great message right there. It's like, because he's saying like, if it gets colder, so what, you know, the weather brings the water, feeds the crops. It's having a different perspective. Instead of being like, damn, it's cold, damn, it's raining. It's like, hey, you know what? It's cold and it's raining. That's great. It's for the crops and everything. Like, it's a mindset, dude. Happiness is a fucking mindset.
Of you, Richie, my boy, I know you.
It's not like, and I can't stress this enough, happiness is a fucking mindset. It is not, you're not going to find it in a show, a car, a person or something. You might find added happiness in those things, added happiness, but you will not find complete joy. You will not find pure happiness in it.
Itchy, my boy, to get to work and deploy. Serve and protect my don, in for the right reason. I know you think you've done wrong, but look at who you become. It's your first day at work, big man. Hold that head up high, my friend. Come on. We're all proud of you, Richie. I hope you get out there and smash it. I mean, what could go wrong?
First day back. Yup. First day back is arresting Vincent. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. That was so good. Oh yeah, Mr. McMahon. I did another video of that. That was freaking, oh my God, that was so good. I love Ren's music. This is a long ass video reaction as it is, but we got 2 freaking things at once. Well, you can't blame me. This dude's music is so good. Anyways, guys, comment, let me know what you guys think about the songs and everything, and tell me exactly how, you know, what other music should I be listening to when it comes to REN? What else should I be checking out? And what other artists do you think you would like to see me react to? All right, guys, I've been Complexity. Like, comment, and subscribe. I will catch you all in the next one.